A very good morning, everyone. I'm going to discuss the two stories of the lesson with regard to flight. The first lesson is His Flight by Liam O. Flaherty. This is the third lesson of First Flight. The first lesson is His First Flight by Liam O. Flaherty. I'm going to discuss the summary of the second lesson, Black Aeroplane, Frederick Forsyth, in the next lesson. Now let me discuss the summary of part 1, His First Flight. This story is about a young seagull who is afraid to fly. Although his brothers and sisters have already learned to fly, he refuses because he fears that his wings will not support him. The story teaches us that fear can be overcome with courage and determination. I'm going to explain the detailed summary of the lesson. The story begins with a young seagull sitting alone on the edge of a cliff. His parents have tried repeatedly encourage him to fly, but he is too frightened. He believes that if he jumps, he will fall into the sea. His parents become impatient. They scold him and leave him alone. His brothers and sisters fly confidently over the sea, catching fish and enjoying their freedom. The young seagull watches them with envy, but still cannot gather the courage to fly. Soon he becomes very hungry. He has not eaten since the previous day. His family ignores him despite his cries for food. His mother flies towards him, carrying a delicious piece of fish in her beak. The hungry seagull eagerly stretches towards the fish. Just when he is about to reach it, the mother stops in mid-air. Desperate for food, the young seagull jumps forward. For a moment, he is terrified as he begins to fall. Then, instinctively, he spreads his wings. To his surprise, his wings support him. Instead of falling, he starts flying. He glides smoothly through the air, discovering that flying is natural. His family flies around him happily. They encourage him with cheerful cries. His father brings him a piece of fish as a reward. Finally, the young seagull lands safely on the sea where he realizes that he can float without sinking. The seagull has conquered his fear and becomes a confident flyer. So, the main theme is that fear prevents us from achieving success, confidence, and practice help us overcome our fears. Parents sometimes use tough methods to teach important life lessons. Nature has given every individual, every living creature, the ability to survive. So the character sketch of the young seagull is like this. He's very timid. He's a coward and fearful. He lacks self-confidence. He's very obedient but hesitant. He's scared of flying. He's determined. After overcoming fear, he becomes brave and independent. The important message is that the greatest obstacle to success is fear. Once we overcome our fear, we discover our true abilities. The young seagull believed that he could never fly. However, when necessity forced him to try, he realized that he had the ability all along. The story teaches us to believe in ourselves and face challenges with courage. So, this exam oriented summary is as follows. His first flight tells the story of a young seagull who was afraid to fly. Unlike his brothers and sisters, he remains on the cliff because he fears falling into the sea. His parents try to encourage him but fail. Finally, his mother tempts him with a piece of fish. In his hunger, he jumps towards the food. At first, he falls in fear, but soon spreads his wings and begins flying successfully. His family celebrates his achievement. The story teaches us that courage, self confidence, and determination can help us overcome fear and succeed in life. I have explained the summary of His First Flight, written by Liam O'Flaherty. In the second lesson, I'll be discussing the second part of this lesson. I'll be discussing the summary of Black Aeroplane. It is written by Frederick Forsyth. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. I hope you have understood everything that I have explained. I will also be explaining the important concepts of social science. I'll be discussing all the essential concepts of social science as well as English of class 10. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.